And yes, perfect. So now what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be getting on my slides right away as soon as. Okay, so this is the AI Agents Masterclass. For those of you who do not know coding for beginners, learn fast and grow your career in 90 days. So there is going to be no recordings. The recording I'm doing is for internal training. And make sure you log in from a pen and paper with a laptop. Finish what you start. Bonus is going to be tracked towards the end. And there's going to be a Q&A after the training as well. Right? So this is for people. There are going to be no absolute recordings. I know many of you are joining in late, but you have invested $5, $10, $20. And we have over 700 people on the platform. And this is going to be one of the first sessions of the many sessions. First session we are giving for free. And towards the end, I'll be very, very honest. I have a opportunity for you to enroll to our IITM Pravartak. And many of you are asking me, what is the investment to the program? So type I in the chat box if you want to know the investment to that program. Yes. It's going to be a 3-day bootcamp plus a program. The investment to that program is going to be 50,000 rupees. So my goal is twofold. Before I give you the opportunity to enroll to the IITM Pravatak certification 3-day bootcamp, I'll also be giving you as much value as possible. Is it okay if I fulfill my promise of giving you as much value so that you can then come in effortlessly? Yes, perfect. Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I would request to check your audio on your end. Most people are able to hear me clearly. Once again, I apologize if I'm not able to call out everybody's names because we have more than 500 people, but select few people I can call out. Yes, Bharat, Chinmay, Devadatta, Gopal Krishna, Harita, Kesavan, Mohammed, Rahul, Ramgamesh, Sachin, Srinivaslu, Vinod, Nader. Yes, okay. And there's going to be a bonus track towards the end. Yes, and it's going to go for at least 90 minutes to 2 hours. So make sure you're there and write a quiet environment. And bonus will be shared only for people who finish the attendance. My request is that, and this is not going to be like any other masterclass, it's going to be genuinely transformative. Many, many years ago, 5 years ago, I also was in a masterclass like this, which changed my life. So now, my own background, I'm going to be talking a little bit about my background. So my name is Jayant Rasamsetti. I was born in a middle-class Telugu family. And right after you're pretty much born, you have to choose between engineering or medicine. So I chose the former. My parents were my first mentors, and my next set of really impactful mentors was at IIT Madras. And I'm truly blessed to be with them, to have learned from them some of the best faculty that I have ever got. Right. So if you and I stand today on the shoulders of all those giants. So if you are comfortable learning from that, type IIT in the chat box. Okay. And around that was in 2010, when I graduated. And then, like most Telugu people, you have to go to the US for higher studies. So my brother, who was also one of the biggest mentors in my life, he had requested that I come to the US and change my trajectory there. So there also I learned uh, I met amazing mentors in machine learning data science at that time, and that changed my gamut. I did operations research, and after that, I went on to work at American Express, was a credit in the credit risk underwriting. Again, I stand on the shoulders of amazing mentors and faculty. And after that, my life changed when I came back to India because I wanted to do something. My soul was not fulfilled. I was there for a higher calling, and I went on to uh, I went on to train for Simply Learn and Great Learning. We've done hundreds and thousands of students trainings, and then started my own brand called pixletests. And I'm very, very, very proud to have signed up jointly certification programs with IIT. Yes, and jointly certified with IITM. So type IIT in the chat box if you are okay receiving that. And we have EMI options as well. So you can think of all of that much later. So today, let's focus on learning. Okay. With that intention, let's start. Okay. Now that I've shared my background, let me take about 30 seconds. You guys take about 1 minute and share your background in this format. So now I've written the backgrounds. So please type your background like this. You can write it in this format. So Your name, I already have it. So city, just write your city. Let's say your city is Chennai. So I'm in New York City right now. And you can say I have 16 plus years of experience. So I go by J. So J and Kasim City. You don't need to write your name, 16 years of experience. Education, then previously American Express, IIT Madras, Tech, and MTech, Columbia University, and Columbia University, and after this, whatever. Previously American Express, KPMG, and now running pixletests, joint MOUs, joint certification programs with IIT and Prabhupada. Okay, that's it. So take about 30-40 seconds. I'll be coming back. I want everybody to type your backgrounds right now, and I'll be reading select few people. Okay, let's take about 1-2 minutes. All right, I'm getting amazing backgrounds. So you have, I hope the audio is fixed. For some time, we can fix the audio. We have Pune, 10 plus years of experience, Chennai, 6 plus years of experience, logistics, 20 years of experience, Chennai, BFSI, BE, CSE, Anna University, Chennai, 26 years of experience, MTech, R&D, technology, automotive, BTech, Madurai, Tamil Nadu, Pune, India, 16 plus years of experience, BE. I can't call out everybody's name, so apologize if I'm not. Pune University, VOS, telecom domain, 15 plus years of experience in TCS, Madurai, American Express in Phoenix as contractor, then Atos, 35 plus years of experience in rubber, uh, Devdutt, Bombay, biomedical engineering, 15 plus years of experience, civil engineering with 9 years of experience. Are you guys seeing the widespread of the background? Okay, so let's get started right now. So before we begin, this is the recent IIT Madras community event. We have members of 5,000 plus 12 to 70 years, right? Both coding and non-coding backgrounds. They are IRS, IFS officers. This is a revolutionary community with over 5,000 plus members. Like I said, 4.6 Trustpilot reviews. And we have memberships from Siemens, KPMG, American Express, Google, Netflix, Amazon, so on and so forth, right? And our values are service, sincerity, and passion, right? So type 3 in the chat box if these align with you. That is the values from which we are going to start training and learning. Perfect. Excellent. Now, before I begin, I wanted to show you what is the fastest way to learn. Type any example that comes to your mind in the chat box. Somebody saying projects, somebody saying online learning models, somebody saying YouTube, perfect. Somebody saying practice, somebody saying a mentor, somebody saying yes. Okay. So studies have shown by Harvard that the fastest way to learn anything is by actually gamification. It came on an ancient tribe in Africa, from which all of us, all the people of we have been actually coming up, right? So now, if I give you a leaderboard, and me and IITM Pravatak, we have actually created the world's best leaderboard for AI agent learning, both for your day jobs, etc., and for your digital coaching as well, or for building agents for your students. So type T if you want to top the leaderboard. Yes, and I've had amazing mentors, and most of my mentorship also has been all through games. For instance, if you look at it, even when you were a child, you wanted to play games. Maybe that is something that excited you more than school. If you look at your own son, he might actually love watching games, playing video games. He didn't purchase a book on video games. He's not watching YouTube videos to play a game, how to play a game and then playing the game. You go directly into that. My own mom, she plays Candy Crush more than actually buying a book on Candy Crush. How many of you agree with that? Type G in the chat box. So if I give you a world-class game, right? And in the process, you can actually learn AI, type IIT in the chat box. Yes, and we don't select everybody, so pray that you get selected. Yes. Okay, so here is how the leaderboard looks. So this is a world-class app where we have our leaderboard, right? And on the left, you have the names of the people very neatly laid out. Alpha Lerner, Jairaj Naidu, Mamta S, Vanika Sri, Lekha, so on and so forth. And on the right, you have the set of all the points. Okay. And you also have for your coaching a community and a leaderboard, right? And the entire app is structured to set you up for success. It's amazing and it's really, really world class. And all the lessons and chapters are embedded inside. So, step one, you'll have to do the career reality check, which is the first place where you have to start. Step two, you have to do your vision board. That's where you set your vision board. And step three, you have to then kick off with the lessons. How many of you are okay with structured step by step playing a game? Type IIT in the chat box. Yes? Perfect. Good. Okay. So, and in terms of learning, you know what is the, so we have covered what is the fastest way. What is the best way to learn? Type B if you want to know what is the best way to learn. And why have we had so much success, even for absolute beginners who are actually non technical or technical? They are beating all of the intermediate and advanced people anywhere across many other coaches or courses or whatever. All of them are good on institutes, is because micro learning. Type M in the chat box for what is micro learning. So today, people are not spending 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours like the way we used to go to school. Today, everything is consumed in bite-sized learning. Right? How many of you agree today, if you tell a child to go sit in a lecture or write an exam for 3 hours, it might be actually very difficult. But if you ask him to watch small, like not Netflix like shows, but small bite sized, right, for 15 minutes, he's actually able to do that very, very well. Type IIT if you agree with me on that. So the lessons and the structures, lesson is structured in a way wherein you have a reading for 5-10 minutes. Okay. And then you have simple fill in the blanks so that you immediately understand the concept. So for instance, here you have a fill in the blank and each lesson is actually graded to easy, medium, and hard. Okay. And you have a day and a night mode as well. Perfect. Yes. Now, how many people do you have to defeat and go on top? Even if you're absolute beginner, non-technical, non-coder, take a guess in the chat box. Everybody, tell me a number. 100, 20, 30. Perfect. Good. So the number of people in the app are right now about 4,659. This number has changed to 5,300. So do you think playing a game with all of these people who are all learning AI and trying to get the best jobs and build their digital coaching income with the IIT certification will be getting this? So type IIT in the chat box if this is genuinely that you would like to play across the world. We have even people from, don't tell this to anybody, we have people coming from Japan and some of the other countries as well. Now I won't name some of the other countries. So we have United States, we have Japan, we have, and people are spending enormous amounts of time on the uh, app trying to get the entire IITM certification. Okay, cool. So are you ready to top the leaderboard? Type 5 in 5 seconds. Um, if you've not played games, it's okay, no problem. You can play the learning game. This is a learning game, guys. This is not a shooting game, or this is not a Candy Crush. Here, you're actually learning. Okay, so type 5 if you're ready. In 5 seconds, I'll show you the QR code. No more time will be given, no extensions will be given. Type 2 if you're ready. Type 2 if you're ready. I'll be giving you a QR code. You'll have 5 minutes. And I want you, before you even begin AI agents and build your first agent, I want you to do a checkup. So it's called the Career Reality Score. I want you to check up. There are detailed questions here. Okay. There are going to be 20 questions for you. Okay. Especially, and then you'll get a rating like this on a scale of 100. Okay. So this is my demo account. So you'll have assessment, 4 sections, 25 gold. By just completing this, you'll get 25 gold coins. So start your assessment. Type your industry, your current role, your city, your monthly income, your years of experience. So let's say my industry is education. My current role is founder. My city is New York City. Okay. Monthly income. Let's assume my salary income is 2 lakhs plus. My years of experience is 16 years, so on and so forth. So before you even begin your agent journey, I want you to do this step-by-step foundational exercise, right? So how many of you are ready to do this in 2 seconds? And then I'll show you the results genuinely of all the 5,000 people. How many of you want to know where you are? Okay, only 4 sections are there. It'll take you less than 5 minutes. Type 2 if you're ready. I will not show you the QR code. If you drop, you're gone. I won't be showing any repetition, etc. Type 2, ready? Yes, let's go. I'm going to give you 5 minutes. Let's go. Here's the QR code. Scan it. I'm not going to send the link on the chat. Yeah, you can scan it. Go for it. Scan it and go for it. That's the QR code. Hurry, hurry, guys. You have 3 minutes left. Once you finish it, tell me which color code you got. If your score is between 90 to 100, tell me the score. 80 to 99 is orange. Less than 79 is orange. Okay, somebody saying red, somebody saying red, 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 somebody saying green, somebody saying blue. Got it. Somebody saying 45, somebody saying 30, somebody saying 29, somebody saying 70, somebody saying 90. Okay, somebody saying 60. Most. Tell me the color code. That's all. Okay, good. So if you have finished this, I'll tell you the results with everybody else. Go to the next section. Awesome. How many of you have finished it? Okay. How many of you now have crystal clear clarity and a roadmap personalized to you? So this is the micro learning. Yes. So type D in the chat box for done. You've done it, and now you have a clarity on your roadmap, which is personalized. Okay. So now this is a wake up call. This is a wake up call for you guys. Okay. So my request is first, before you embark on anything else, just like how you go to a doctor, first you need to do a health checkup before you even begin the games. Okay. Great. So my goal was to get you to do this. Excellent. Okay. Perfect. So now what I want to do is let's go to the next section. Okay. And you'll have also, so how many of you want me to share the results? Type R in the chat box. Okay. So based on the results that we got, guys, everybody can do this a little later. Based on the results in the app, this is what the of 5,000 people who have taken it. These are the results that we got. Okay. About a shocking 71% of you have said you are focused on monthly survival and you're dissatisfied with your current salary and you're looking for freedom. You're not growth oriented. You have not invested at least 3 to 5 lakhs into your own learning, right? So type S if you are in that boat. Be honest with yourself. The chat is private only to me and my team. They're also trained by me and I trust them. Type G if you're in growth oriented career, because now it's a very important time for you to get that. Now, a shocking 78% of you have said you are dependent on your current skill, a legacy skill that you might have. It could be non-tech or tech, that is old skill, and your learning skills in the new areas like cloud code or codex or agents, etc., is actually not there. Only about 22 or 25% roughly have said you're great in the current skills and they are hands-on and practical, right? Plus, you have a side income or a passive income. Next, this is the best one. Type B in the chat box if you want to know the most, because data doesn't lie. If you want to know the next data set, type B in the chat box. Okay, the next data set from that we analytics that we got from all of the 5,700 people is about 91% of you have said you're reactive to market and you're fearing that AI or AI jobs, AI agents are going to reduce the number of opportunities and the skill gap is going to increase between a person who knows AI and a person who doesn't. So the real enemy is the AI skill learning. Okay, and only 9% of you are said that you are investing about more than 3 to 5 lakhs plus, or depending on wherever you are watching this, plus you also have a small side income that is going on autopilot, even 50,000 a month, without you actually, if in case you get laid off, then you have some income for your family. So type S genuinely if you are in the S process, or type G in the if you're in the G process. Okay, and you can be okay. Now, my request to you is, how many of you want to be mentored by me? Type IIT in the chat box. Yes, this is the ground state of reality. This is not to scare you. You have taken the test. This is live numbers itself. My request to you is everybody should take the certification, do it well, but first work on your mindset. We can help you only if you work on your mindset and get into the growth. Okay, so type IIT in the chat box because we want growth oriented people and things will keep changing. Okay, now see, and 81 million jobs and opportunities are going and they'll continue to grow. But the good news is 97 million opportunities are there right now across the world, and most of them will also become remote. Plus, you'll get freedom as well. Okay, now let's get to the topic. What is a workflow? Type W or tell me just in about 10 seconds what you think. Type 1 or 2 words in the chat box. I know there's a lot of people, so very fast. So excellent. Sequence of activities, processes, systems, flowchart, rule-based flows, so on. So yes, step-by-step process. Okay. So a workflow is a sequence of activities. Many of you have gotten it, right? It's a step-by-step process to do some workflow. Agents can automate workflows in fast time. So type F if you are okay with that. Okay, so agents can automate workflows in fast time. Okay, now this, as an absolute beginner, you can have an edge over it. Now tell me, on a scale of 10, let's assume 10 is the highest you know, where are you on agents in understanding or learning or hands-on, anything? Type in the chat box. Many are saying 0, many are saying 1. No problem. I'm here to support you and inspire you and teach you. I love agents. I love vibe coding and all. Okay. My goal for you is it okay if wherever you are, I will try and get you at least a 50% increase or a 100% increase in the next 5 minutes. Are you okay with that? Type IIT in the chat box. So remember where you are, and I'll tell you where you will be. And my goal is in the next 5 to 10 minutes of our session, my teaching is to double it or at least get a 50% increase with simple examples. You would have never seen these examples. Type IIT if you're okay with that. Okay? And it should be so simple that your grandmother can understand it. Are you okay if I teach in a way that your mother, grandmother will also understand and they'll also play this game? Yes, type IIT in the chat box. Okay? Yes, many are saying yes. Okay. Do you remember your grandmother? Yes. What is this lady doing? Type in the chat box. She is cutting onions. Excellent. Yeah. Okay. So if there are 3 steps, yes, she's chopping onions, she's crying while cutting onions, etc. Yes. If there are 3 steps to, let's say, eat good food. Step 1, you chop the onions. Step 2, you boil the potatoes, boil the vegetables, and then you mix them. And step 3, cook them and eat it. Would you agree with me that the third step is the most interesting, but the first step is kind of the most boring? Yes, type 3 if you agree with me. How many of you like eating over chopping onions? If you tell me you're chopping onions and that's something you like, then we have to seriously have another discussion. Okay. So all of us love in any workflow, some activities are good, some activities are really boring. Okay. Now let's take another example. How many of you want another grandmother example? Simple, easy. Type G in the chat box if you want another grandmother example. Okay. What is this gentleman doing? Type in the chat box. Clearing trash, putting garbage in a garbage box. Yes. Okay, good. Very good. Clearing trash, garbage box, crying, doing, okay. Carrying 2 trash cases. Yes. Okay, perfect. Now, let's assume the goal is you want to come back to a clean house. How many of you want to come back to a clean house? Type 3 in the chat box. Yeah. So now, if there are 3 steps to come back to a clean house, step 1 is, every day, let's say you're taking out the trash in the morning itself. Okay. Yeah, audio is working fine. It is an audio issue at your end right now. Okay, if there's somebody saying there's an audio echo, please fix it at your end. We have more than 700 live participants. Try to maybe join from 2 different devices. Keep one on mute and join. Okay, audio is fantastic right now. I know that. Thank you, guys. So type IIT in the chat box if you're able to listen to me clearly, perfectly. Yes, I'm getting a lot of good answers. Thank you. Thank you. Namaste. Okay, so if there are 3 steps to come back to a clean house, let's say step 1, at morning 7 a.m., just before everybody wakes up, you got the alarm and you clear the trash. That's step 1. Step 2, you clean the house, you do all of your, let's say, sweeping and mopping. And step 3, after the entire day is over, you come back to your clean house. How many of you agree you like step 3 the best? You come back to a clean house as opposed to doing first and second. Type 3 in the chat box. Yes, you want to come back to a clean house or an unclean house, messy house. So that is how you identify, and how cool would it be if you can automate the most boring step, which is the first step, right? So agents automate the boring workflows. So you have trigger, action, and output. That's it. So every day at 7 a.m., you got the trigger or the alarm to clean your house. Every day at maybe 7 o'clock, if you have an alarm, you're cooking for your wife or you're cooking for your kids, which is chopping the onions. So type O if you've understood this sequence. The most set of boring tasks you started doing manually, that is actually what an agent will do in a software. Okay, everybody clear? Yes, have I fulfilled my promise that even your grandmother will understand it? Okay, so agents are super easy. There's nothing, and they're conquering the world. Okay, so now how to build agents? How many of you want to see how to build agents? Okay, suppose um, type B in the chat box if you want to see a live demo of me building agents. Yes? Okay, now tell me what is your rating from wherever you were before. What is your number now on a scale of 10? In terms of trigger, action, output, these steps. Where are you right now? Very good. Excellent. Good. Yes, many people have said it has increased. So before and after. So you've at least had a 50% increase in the understanding. Excellent. Okay. So now, how many of you want to see this live, like in action right now? Type L in the chat box if you want to see this in action. Perfect. Good. Okay. So I'll give you two examples, very, very simple examples. How many of you agree that every day, suppose I get student inquiries? Hey, Jay, via email or via chat, I get an example saying, how much is the course? I know you're doing the webinar, etc., but how much at the end, how much is the cost of 3-day bootcamp with the IITM certification? And every day, one person I can reply saying, okay, the investment to the program is 50,000. The second, one more chat message comes. Then I can say, okay, the investment to the program is 50,000. Then third will come, fourth will come, fifth, sixth, seventh. Don't you think it becomes after like maybe the 50th time or the 100th time repetitive? Type R if you think it's repetitive. Yes, it's going to become repetitive and a little boring at that time, right? So you want to automate it and you want to automate it fast. So here I'm going to show you a simple trigger action output sequence that is going to be game changing that you want to outcome, right? If you just simply by seeing the structure, 99% of it is over. You're done. You have understood it and you're actually an expert. Now, since you already know trigger action output schema flowchart, you've actually understood it already. Yes, done. So I'm going to show you the simplest foundation on which all of the rest of the things are built. Yes, how many of you want to see that? Type IIT if you want to see that foundational structure, which is changing the world and which is the hottest opportunity right now. Not tomorrow, not later, right now. Okay? Perfect. So here is the simple schema. Take a snapshot, take a photo of this. Type IIT if you have finished the photo of it. That's it. Yes, I want everybody to type IIT if you finished a photo of this because we're going to learn this right now. Done. Okay, good. So when a chat message first comes in, suppose the student said, when are the live classes? Then the agent, so that is a trigger. A message came in, that's a trigger. Agent is going to actually tell the response. So agent is look at the database, okay, and it will tell the response. Okay, the sessions are on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, something like that. And then the student asks another question. Hey, who is going to be the faculty? Then the agent is going to say, hey, the faculty is going to be Jayant Rasam Sethi, he's an IIT Madras alumnus. Okay, then the student might ask, do we get a certification? Then the student will say, yes, we are going to get a certification as well. Right, okay. So these are all the questions. Now, the agent is going to automate all of these, okay. So first step, you have trigger when the chat message comes in. Then you have agent, which is the action. And then the output. Simple, easy, step by step. how many of you want to see the 3 steps once again? Type R in the chat box for a repeat. Perfect. Good. Many of you have said that. Yes. No problem. I'll show it to you once again because many of you have asked it. I'm going to show you the schema once again. And at the end, take another snapshot and type IIT. Okay. So once again, when the student sends a message, you get trigger. Student, then the agent is going to look in the database. Then you have action. And then you have finally output. So type IIT in the chat box if you have taken a photo of this. Yes, perfect. So that's it. You now know the foundation of any agent. You now know how to chop the onions. Welcome to the kitchen. How many of you are okay if I keep it fun and fast? Type FF in the chat box. Yes. Are you okay if I keep it fun and fast? Type FF in the chat box. Perfect. Good. So excellent. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show this to you live. So before I show this to you live, let's do a few tests. Okay. Perfect. So now you have each agent has something called, and this is a game changing concept. This is how in less than 2 minutes, many beginners are able to beat even the advanced students of outside or other places. So type 2 if you want to know that small 2-minute trick. You learn it in less than 2 minutes. By now you see that I make everything very simple and effortless. Okay. So each agent has something called nodes. So this is node 1, node 2, node 3. And when you set up all of the nodes perfectly, the agent becomes green in color. Okay? Perfect. So type G if you've understood this. If you don't set up all the agents correctly, their color is very different. Okay? I'll show you the color once more. Type R if you want me to repeat that small color. Okay? So keep following along. So here is the color and you'll find a small tick mark. So all the nodes, when they are set up correctly, you'll get a beautiful little agent. Perfect. Done. Excellent. Thank you, guys. Now, how many of you are ready for a small test? Type T in the chat box. Perfect. Thank you, guys. I love you guys. You're one of the best batches. And I'm going to give you so much more free material, which I give only my paid community, but I'm going to give it to you for free right now. So type T if you want to take the free test right now, because you're one of the best students and most attentive and sincere. Yes. So which of these agents is correctly set up? On the left, type L. On the right, if you think R is the answer, type R. Brilliant. You guys got it correct. Yes. So my teaching is very effective. So when all the agents are perfectly set up or nodes are set up, like, so when the onions are properly chopped, when the vegetables are peeled, etc., and then you put it on the dish, you'll get a nice color and you'll get a nice smell. How many of you have witnessed that in the kitchen? Type L in the chat box. Yes. Perfect. Excellent. Men sometimes go to the kitchen, not just to eat, sometimes help out your wife, sometimes help out your mother, sometimes help out your mother-in-law. I'm joking. I'm joking. Are you okay if I keep it fun and fast? Type IIT in the chat box. Yes. Okay. Okay. Sometimes, yes. So I cook a lot for my fiance. So I love cooking. Yes. And healthy meals. Yeah. I'm a vegetarian. Okay. Perfect. Good. Now, you got this test correct. How many of you would like more tests? Type T in the chat box if you want more tests. Okay, so we're going to go back to the world-class agentic app. Okay, I'm assuming you've finished your career reality check and we're going to do a few more questions and let's see your points. I'm going to do it on my demo account, but later you should do it on your account. Okay, so this is how beginners in our community are defeating all the intermediate advanced people as well. They're defeating actually technical people with 15, 20 years of age experience as well. So I'm going to go to 3-day bootcamp and I'm going to start with applied AI basics. Let's do AI agents intro. So you have about 2 minutes micro learning to learn this, to read this. And we're going to look at an example of micro learning right now. How many of you agree reading small bite-sized chunks and immediately doing it actually increases the speed? Type S in the chat box. You might have seen a lot of WhatsApp lengthy messages. You don't even read them, but short, small messages, you read them and you act. Type S in the chat box. So that's why us and IITM, we had designed it as micro learning for the games. Okay, you might have seen your own son or daughter, when you tell them to do such a large exercise, they won't do it. But short, small exercises, they love it, right? Okay, AI agents, the future of automation. What is an AI agent? An AI agent is a software program that can perceive its environment, make decisions, and take actions to achieve goals, all with minimal human intervention. Think of it like a smart assistant that doesn't answer questions, but actually does things for you. Types of AI agents. Simple reflex agents reacts to current input only. Model-based agents maintains an internal state. Goal-based agents works towards specific objectives. Learning agents improves from experience. Why AI agents matter? They automate complex multi-step tasks. They can browse the web, write code, analyze data. They're the backbone of modern AI applications like ChatGPT plugins, AutoGPT, and more. Okay, how many of you ready to take the test? Type T in the chat box and seeing the first example of micro learning fast. Excellent. Thank you, guys. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to continue to the test. Now, fill in the blank. You have 30 seconds to answer this correct. Just type numbers. Let's do it together. An AI agent can dash his environment, make decisions, and take dash to achieve goals. 1 reboot, 2 ignore, 3 delete, 4 download, 5 format, 6 perceive, 7 compile, 8 actions, 9 sleep. Which one is the right answer? Yeah, type the number, that's fine. Perfect. Okay, so the first number will be an AI agent can. I want as many answers as possible. Just guess, it's okay. There are no negative markings. How many of you hate negative markings? I didn't keep any negative marking here. So me and IITM, we have not kept any negative. An agent can perceive its environment, make decisions, and take dash to achieve goals. So here, take actions to achieve its goals. How many of you want to check the answer? Type C in the chat box. Can I check the answer on your behalf on my demo account? Yes. You do it later on your account. Okay? Perfect. And yes, we finished our first exercise. You guys got it correct. Congratulations. Yes. Now, how many of you are ready for the next micro learning test? Type yes. So I'm going to go back there and I'm going to hit skill development AI 3D bootcamp. And I'm going to go back here. Okay, next exercise. Sorry. Here. Let's do the match the following. Simple reflex agent 1. So just tell me the number. 1 works towards specific objectives. 2 maintains an internal state. 3 reacts to current input. 4 improves from experience. Which is the right answer? 3 reacts to current input. Perfect. So I'm going to check. Okay, that's good. Now, model based agent 1 works towards specific objectives. 2 maintains internal state. And 4 improves from experience. Which one is the right answer? This is going to be 2. Very good. Okay, and let's take the third one. Goal based agent is going to do 1 work specific objectives, or 4 improves from experience. Perfect. It's going to be 1. Okay, and learning agent is the last one. How many of you want me to check this micro learning and this gamification? Type C in the chat box and we can go to the next one for my demo account, but you can do yours later and get, okay, done. Now, build a daily weather WhatsApp agent. 2 nodes are already placed. Drag the missing one to complete the flow. City input, drag here, WhatsApp. So the answer is AI brain, email output, or loop. Which one is the right answer? You can tell me the number. 1 AI brain, 2 email in output, 3 loop. Which one is the right answer? Yes, many of you got it right. Yes, the answer is indeed AI brain. So let me drag it and drop. How many of you are okay with me dragging and dropping? Type D in the chat box. So I've dragged and dropped, and I'm going to check the answer for you. Type C if you're okay with me checking the answer. Okay. So I've checked the answer. Yes. Perfect. Now I have finished this and I've gone to the next section. Perfect. Brilliant. How many of you now tell me now in just 5 to 10 minutes, not more than that, we have increased our understanding of AI agents as an absolute beginner. Tell me now what is your rating on a scale of 10? 10 being the highest. Yes. Many of you have actually are saying 6, 7, 8. Genuinely tell me what is your rating from, oh my God, 1 to 5, 5x increase, 4x increase, 3x, 10x increase, 100x. Yes. Perfect. Good. So type in the chat box. Perfect. Good. Now, how many of you want to see a live demo of this in action? Type L in the chat box if you want to see a live demo of this in action. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to teach you a simple trick. Okay. We have done the agent correctly set up. And before I show you the live, and this is a game changing agent that we are going to co-develop. So I want to tell you a small story. Type S in the chat box if you're okay for this story. Okay. So my own journey, as soon as I graduated from IIT Madras, my dream university, I was getting a small package of 5.5 lakhs. At that time, it was 36,500 because Bombay was very, very expensive. I was sharing with 3, 4 roommates. And uh, and I was barely able to make ends meet. So every month became very, very difficult. And I didn't want to ask my parents any more money and all of that at that time. So then my brother, my mentor, he had told me that, apply to the US and apply to these schools in Columbia University, which is very, very famous. And by God's grace, I met the best faculty there who had guided me, coached me, and mentored. So type M if you are ready to receive mentorship like that, which is world class, right? And then lo and behold, my own trajectory changed. My one of my best dream jobs at that time was I got an offer from American Express, right? And I was doing consumer risk underwriting at that time, and I got a salary for 100,000. At that time, it was dollar was only 70 rupees. So so right now it is actually one crore, right? So that was at least a 10x increase or 20x if you think of the change in the rupee dollar value. And how many of you would like that with a proven mentor? So for me, it happened, it changed because I was the right place, right mentors, both in terms of my brother and the faculty I met at Columbia University who had guided me for these, right? And I grew up in the Middle East. So this is 1994. My father, my first mentor, my mother, my second, and my parents, and my brother who's taking the photo there. That's his shadow. And I was a very, very shy person, and I wasn't in the beginning. I was not I was always a good student, but I was not vocal, not expressive, and I was very, very scared and afraid of trying new things, right? But my father had always told me one thing, that always invest in knowledge. Knowledge is power. So type K in the chat box if you agree with me on that. Okay. The world can take away anything from you, but knowledge is power. And he always said Saraswati Devi over Lakshmi Devi. Okay. Lakshmi Devi follows Saraswati Devi. Okay. So type IIT in the chat box if you're genuinely part of that. And if you believe in those values and just grounding, thorough grounding of the middle class values and the dream. Okay. And I'll also type K in the chat box if you resonate with me on that, because those values are very, very important. You can't build something, it's not just a transactional, we're building a revolution, and join the revolution. Okay, cool. So now next, we have many, many people who've actually successfully done it. So there's Rahul Thorat, there's Dr. Ajit, there's Medhansh, who's a 12-year-old. Yeah. And there's Lavanya. Only Samiksha is non-technical. Rest all were technical, absolute beginners. They didn't know anything. Ravinder Gadak, who's 60, 70 years old. Suman Pavala, who was working and he still did it. He has a busy time. He was very, very busy, but he still did it. And we had Srikala, who actually came from a remote place in a remote, and she wanted only remote first opportunities. She still did it. So if they can do it, you can do it. Type H if you want to be in the Hall of Fame. So Hall of Fame comes to those who have cleared the ITM certification successfully. Perfect. Right? And AI skilled workers, AI agent in particular, are the most hot in demand. Not AI tools, but AI agents. Right? And McKinsey has come up and Forbes has come up with the fact that 45 to 46% will be AI agentic or AI agent creators right now. Right? So even if you have absolutely no background, etc., it's disrupting entire industry: cybersecurity, healthcare, manufacturing, transportation, education, business intelligence, information, supply chain, construction, retail, L&D. Right? How many of your industries are here? Just broadly, you can just type in the chat box, type M if your industry is here. Okay, this is not an exhaustive set. If you can see your industry, type M in the chat box. All the industries are there. Okay, sorry about the small font size. Yeah, all the industries are here, they're getting. And even if you're unemployed in between jobs, no problem. This is actually one of the best. Okay, now let's look at a live demo of this. And 90% of the top 10 companies are already using it in the Fortune 500. So many companies are going to be adopting this technology, if not already. Okay, you've already done your career reality check. You should have gotten the shock. And I'm not trying to scare you. This is the genuine aspect. And once again, our values and mission are be technical first. Even if you're non-tech, you can come in. Even if you're a beginner, intermediate, advanced, all levels are welcome. Helping people, genuinely helping people, learning and growing in community and family. We also have a few points for people who are women, who are from defense, who are from Vipassana practitioners, and who do charity as well, right? And this is the broad piece of the certificate and the roadmap. Where you AI, upskill your AI, you build your small digital communities of coaching, basics, project, and communities. Okay, awesome. And how many of you agree that most of the people, including your managers, etc., are not being catching up with, cannot catch up with the speed of AI? Type IIT in the chat box. Okay, they themselves are not, and simply swimming in YouTube and all will not going to work, right? And because of the speed with which this is going, it's already too late. How many of you feel it's already very, very late? Type L in the chat box. Yes. And because employers are not able to catch up with the speed, they don't know what to do, and they're not able to even upskill their employees on the job. On the job trainings are also becoming very, very this one. Okay, so why is AI agent the hottest opportunity? You can be rich and happy, right? Tools, you must have studied many tools. You must have probably invested in many courses also, but that is old. Okay, they require a manual input every time. They work within a platform. ChatGPT will only work inside, but ChatGPT's agentic code X will work everywhere. Okay. Now let's look at one small example in live demo. How many of you are ready? Okay. So what I'm going to do is remember the chat inquiries of the students. How many of you agree with me? Secret number one: how to build agents super fast. How many of you want to know how to build agents super fast? Let's take 30 seconds and you can type in the chat box. No, type what are the methods you know how to build agents fast. Any ideas that come to your mind? By learning, by mentoring, by this thing. Okay. Here's a small secret. How many of you want to know? Yes. So there's a much better, faster method than any tens and all. Okay. So planning, tools, action, execution. Perfect. What is this? Type in the chat box what this is. Yes, many are saying this is called a bun, simple bun, right? So bun framework allows you to build, understand, and navigate agentic workflows very, very fast. You guys got it? Perfect. Good. So now let's look at bun in action. So your typing speed, studies have shown most average human typing speed is 40 words per minute. Most voice is about 100 words per minute, and thinking speed is 1,000 words per minute. So type one if you want to see this live. Okay, those are all old. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the same example in a slightly different way. How many of you like telecalls? Type one or two. Type yes or no. You don't like telecalls. But how many of you agree telecalls are necessary? Telecalls are necessary, yes. The problem is with telecalls, they are very, very rules based. They don't think. But agents can think and they are friendly. So here is a simple example using the bun framework where I'm going to be thinking on an agent using AI to learn AI and make it much, much, much more fast. Okay, so let's now look at this. Okay, so now let's look at okay, so I'm going to be generating a prompt. So same, I want to designing a bootcamp or a masterclass reminder agent. So your masterclass session starts at 10 minutes. See you soon. Okay. So your goal, remind the student there is a masterclass and make sure you are friendly, courteous. Okay. Type one if this is okay with you. Is one okay with you? Okay. Two. Make sure that you teach that you are not salesy. Okay. Let them type two if you're okay with this. What else can we type? Let them know to be on a laptop in a quiet zone to watch the demos. Okay. And watch the hands-on demos and make detailed notes with pen, paper. Type three if you're okay with this. Okay. And then four, I'm going to be telling them, make sure to let them know at the end of the bootcamp, there is going to be an opportunity to enroll into a 3-day bootcamp. The investment for that is going to be by now 50,000. Type four if you're okay with this. Anything else you want me to tell? Nothing. Perfect. Okay. So let me publish this and let's do the demo right now. So this is published. I'm going to share this on. Let's talk. 1 second. Okay. So I'm going to publish this and let's talk.
Hi, quick reminder. Your AI Masterclass session starts in 10 minutes at 7:15 p.m. See you soon.
Thank you so much. Okay. So just want to know what is going to be covered in the bootcamp. And I don't think I'll be able to, the masterclass, I won't be able to attend it.
You're welcome. I understand that you might not be able to attend the Masterclass, but I encourage you to try if you can. It's a great opportunity to learn and engage with hands-on demos. As for the bootcamp, it will cover a range of topics designed to enhance your skills and knowledge in the field. We'll dive deep into practical applications, and you'll have the chance to participate in interactive sessions. If you do decide to join the masterclass, I recommend being on a laptop in a quiet zone so you can fully engage and take detailed notes with pen and paper. At the end of the bootcamp, there will also be an opportunity to enroll in our 3-day bootcamp, which is a fantastic way to further your learning. The investment for that will be INR 50,000. If you have any more questions or need further details, feel free to ask.
Got it. Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, how many of you genuinely liked that? What the output was? Type O in the chat box. So we just built and designed an agent wherein it had all of the context in the knowledge and many repetitive questions it can answer. Now, how many of you want me to make it more exhaustive and thorough? Type O if you want to. Okay, so I'm going to do the bun framework. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to ChatGPT and I'm going to go back here. I'm going to simply say, got it. Okay. Awesome. So I'm going to be now building this VAPI agent, and I want you to do a pre-masterclass call. In the call, I want you to add a few more things. So make sure the person is warmed up a little. And the way I want you to do is just act as a counselor, wherein you ask him or her, what possibly her salary is, and what is the salary increment they want, and if they have any passive income, and also tell that the bootcamp. So at the end of the masterclass, there's a special opportunity for live participants as a gift to come in to the certification 3-day bootcamp program. And also tell them if they ask that in the bootcamp, we're going to be covering values principles. We're going to be covering the requirements for the ITM certification. And we are also going to be covering 1 or 2 agent tools live so that they can build it, and a little bit about their career reality check as well. So please add these points. Keep the output very, very simple. Thank you. Okay, so now I've enhanced the prompt. Okay, and I'm going to be giving this live. So pre-masterclass bootcamp. So I'm going to take a few sections from this. Okay, so I'm going to copy paste all of this, and I'm going to be pasting this into WAPI. Okay, add this as well. Okay, how many of you want me to publish this now? Type P in the chat box. How many of you want to see the enhancements done in less than 3 minutes? Okay, so I've done it, I've published it, and now let's talk to her.
Hi, quick reminder, your AI Masterclass session starts in 10 minutes at 7:15 p.m. See you soon.
Thank you so much. I don't know if I'll be able to attend.
I completely understand. If you can make it, we'd love to have you join us. Just a quick reminder, the masterclass will include hands-on demos, so it's best to join on a laptop in a quiet space where you can focus. If you can, have some pen and paper handy for taking notes. And just so you know, at the end of the session, there will be an opportunity to enroll in our 3-day bootcamp, which is a fantastic way to dive deeper into the material.
Okay.
The investment for that.
Got it. How much? Who's the faculty?
The investment for the 3-day certification bootcamp is ENR 50000. Our faculty consists of experienced industry professionals who specialize in AI and its practical applications, guiding you step by step through building AI agent tools and preparing you for a career in the AI job market. If you'd like, I can share more details about the instructors and the curriculum during the masterclass. Looking forward to having you with us.
Got it. Okay. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Got it. So how many of you saw the prompt got enhanced? Type P in the chat box. Okay, are you able to see that the prompt got completely enhanced? Now, if you want to make it even more better, I'll just simply go to Claude. How many of you want to see how beginners in our community are actually able to beat the advanced people in less than 2 minutes? Type 2 in the chat box. In our IITM Pravartak community, type 2 in the chat box. So you can do the same voice prompt on Claude, and I'm going to make it much better. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go back here. I'm going to take the same masterclass script, same one. I'm giving the same context. Okay. Okay. So now Claude has actually come up with this. Awesome. So this was the output of ChatGPT. Now, what I want you to do is make the pre-masterclass agent much more smarter and better. Can you enhance this prompt? Include the fact that recordings are not available. I know you're being very sweet, but you've got to push the student a little more. Be courteous, be polite, but push them by asking a few questions like where are they in their backgrounds, what is their salary, etc. And if they ask if they are eligible, etc., make them a lot more intelligent and guide them to come prepared for the masterclass and eventually take them action to get into the bootcamp. Yes. How many of you are okay if I type yes in the chat box for this prompt? Type Y if you're okay with me doing this. Perfect. So now I'm going to enhance the prompt using ChatGPT. Okay. Claude. Both trillion-dollar companies I'm just using side by side to make it much, much better. We'll wait for the prompt and the output. Okay, while this is running, I'm going to be now showing you a simple way to actually build agents super fast. Type in the chat box, type your rating on Python. Everybody type your rating on Python in the chat box. Somebody's saying 0, somebody's saying 2, somebody's saying 5. Okay. How many of you want to learn this super fast? We still believe Python is important for logical thinking, but prompt-based Python is what you have to learn. Right? There are so many other, right? So now we've built the entire IDE inside our own platform. How many of you want to see an entire IDE? Okay, type P in the chat box if you want to start. Okay, while this is running, what I'm going to show you is a simple method. So I go to learn.pixel and I'm going to be here. And what I'm going to be building here is skill. In the AI lab, I'm going to go to Python Studio and I'm going to be printing my name. So what is this going to print? Print J. When I say this, what is this going to print? Type in the chat box. This is indeed going to print J. Okay, so I'm going to run the code and it's going to print out J. Okay, I have to load tokens on this. Give me 1 minute. Let me make the payment. My cloud trades are done. Awesome. So my balance is updated. Perfect. Good. Thank you for your patience, guys. Okay. So now I'm going to run code and I'm going to hit J. I got J. How many of you are able to see J? Type J in the chat box. You guys got J? Okay, perfect. Now I've run the code. So now what I'm going to do is I assume that I don't know anything in programming and I'm an absolute zero. Are you okay if I assume that I'm coming from a beginner? Type B in the chat box. And this is the one secret why beginners are able to beat advanced people in our IIT and Pravartak community. So I'm going to run, okay? And now I'm going to say, okay, let's say I don't know anything in programming. I started, maybe I started with two brackets by mistake I put. So I'm going to hit run code. And what is it going to show me? It's going to show me an error. Okay, so now remember the bun framework. I'm going to use voice to actually fix this. So I'm going to say, got it. So it seems like I got stuck. I'm an absolute beginner. Can you help me fix this? Type F if you want me to fix this. Okay, even that came out. Okay, so I'm going to fix it. Okay, now the agent is going to be thinking about it and it's actually given me a fix. Type A if you want me to apply this fix right now. Yes. How many of you want to apply this fix right now? Type A in the chat box. So I'm going to apply this fix and magically on the left, the fix was done. Yes. Okay. Now, can I run the code for you? Type R if you want me to run the code for you. Right. So using voice, you can actually run the code and build things much, much more faster. And what is the output right now? Type the output in the chat right now. Okay. Corrected output. How many of you, whatever your rating was, tell me genuinely if you have confidence to now using voice as a prompting option, you're able to get the confidence to program. Tell me your rating in the chat box. Now, you've seen my demo, you've seen the time. Yes, I know many of you are beginners. This is absolute in the beginning. Tell me your rating in the chat box right now based on the demo I showed you. First off, how much time did it take, right? Yes, many people are saying 4, many people are saying 3. All I did was, are you able to speak on the platform? Type S if you're able to speak on the platform. Are you now convinced why absolutely uh, beginners are able to do much, much better? If you actually voice prompt properly, you can get most of the things much, much more fast. Okay, cool. So now let's go back here. We got the entire Claude output, right? I'm going to go and put all of this back again, only take a few key points. So it's given me a very, very large output. Okay, I have actually a competing skill. So I'm not going to be doing this right now. I have a different Claude skill that's running up. So ignore that for now. So you got the different voice and we finished the WAPI piece. Perfect. So you're able to use the bun framework to build agents super duper fast. Okay. Now, how many of you want to know the second secret? Type IIT in the chat box. Yes. So this was Dakshin Murthy. He was non-technical. And after finishing this, he actually is doing a part-time PhD plus a job, plus he's building his digital community. The second success story is Ritesh Balu, who before this was not technical at all. I mean, he had a computer science degree, but there was no hands-on, nothing. But he needed the right environment and community. Pixletests gave me exactly that. The live lectures, structured coaching, and the community pushed him further. So fast train AI, use AI, you must have skills. Now, if you have the current challenges, the key issues are not receiving many interview calls. How many of you are not receiving any calls? Even if you receive calls, you're not converting. And even if you get an offer, you're not getting the desired CTC. Type 3 in the chat box if this is something that's happening with you right now. So in the chat box, just tell me what is your current package. It's private. And tell me your desired package. So if your package is, I know many of you in the beginning, I kind of, there are too many messages, honestly. Tell me in your, just what is your current package and your desired package. So if you are at 1L, type 1L, comma 2L if you want to double it. If you want to, yeah. Yeah, if you are at 0, type 0 if you're in between jobs, no problem. If you're a student, type 0 and whatever your desired salary, type 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakhs. Okay. Yeah, let's take about 30 seconds. Don't worry, the chat is private only to me and the team. Okay, somebody's saying 20 LPA, desired 70. Somebody's saying 1 to 10. Somebody's at 1.5. Write your desired also. So write your current and desired. If you're at 0, write 0. If you're at 1, type 1. So on and so forth. Write your CTC. Yeah. Okay. Now, many of you might have attended interviews, etc. You're not getting a desired CTC. How to get AI jobs fast? What is this? Type in the chat box what this is. Jam. Perfect. This simple secret is actually helping our people in our community, absolute beginners, getting much better opportunities than even the advanced people who are, these guys are very, very simple and focused. And my examples are also, as you can see, right? One, analyze the job description that you have, right? And then work backwards to the market. Job, analyze, and market, right? What job up should I do after the upskilling? Understand the job trends and where can this be used? So this was Mithun, who had very poor campus placements, and even we had one more person kind of who skyrocketed really, really well. So younger people are also actually getting great opportunities. So Bun and Jam framework. So step one, build agents and take one path really, really well. Okay. If you're in retail, if you're in marketing, in telecom. So in the beginners, you get between 10 to 25 LPA. Sometimes you're at 5 LPA also. Multi-agents, if you can parallelize agents using Codex or Cloud Code, you can automate and deploy workflows. You get 15 to 40 LPA, improve your productivity. And the last and the most exciting opportunity, type F if you want to know that opportunity. How many of you want to know that opportunity? It's the best one right now in the world that's going really, really well. It is. How many of you know this? So, which is the forward deployed engineer in a sector that you like. So you should have the skills both of technical and sales, right? So understand the roles, build skills, projects, get the job. 25 to 1.4 is what I've seen in India. And how many of you want to know the US salaries for that? Type U in the chat box. Many of you are in the US right now. Type U if you want to know the US packages for that. So this is live. I'm just doing this in front of you. So Claude, USA salaries. I have not seen a higher package than this right now. But the current packages, the outlier packages are from 316 to 346K. And the compensation for experienced engineers is reaching from 563 to 841K. So type 8 if you're able to see that. 8.841K is 8 crores 41 lakhs. Okay. Type 8 if you're able to see that. At least see that. Okay. And the source is levels.fi. And I've seen one, I think one IIT guy was there in that, right? So type 8 if you're able to at least see that. I'm just telling you this, the highest possible and the least possible in, transparently. Okay. So that is the very, very high paying. Now you genuinely tell me what is it that you want to reasonably aim for within this subsegments, 1, 2, or 3. One will be the first one, second, and third, because the skills keep increasing as time progresses. Okay. Yes. So genuinely tell me what you want in by just telling me a number. So 1, 2, or 3. Now, my request to you is I want everybody to at least aim high, right? Aiming high, small aim is the big crime, right? At least think of something. Okay, no problem. 2 is also fine. Many people are saying 2, 2, 2. Some people are saying 3. Some people are saying 1. Okay, no problem. Even if you're a beginner, that's fine. Okay. Now, my request is, don't you think whatever number you have, tell me 20% of that number here. In the chat box, type out what is the 20% of that number. What is 20% of the number that you have? Okay. So, no, I'm not asking about the hike. Suppose if your desired salary is 50 lakhs per annum, what is 20% of 50 lakhs? Correct. So it is 20% of 50 lakhs is 10 lakhs. Correct. Similarly, you have a number here, right? Target number. So tell me 20% of the target number. Okay. So suppose if your target number is 25 lakhs, somebody has said 25 lakhs, 20% of 25 lakhs is how much? 5 lakhs. Is that fair? Somebody saying 20 lakhs is my target. So 20% of 20 lakhs is how much? 4 lakhs. So just tell me I equals that number. Okay. Whatever number you have calculated, tell me. So I equals that number is basically 20% of that corpus, whatever you're thinking of, should be allocated to your learning. So type L in the chat box if you agree with me on that. That is the global truth. Unless you invest, unless there's a financial exchange, you are not going to get that. Right? And those are the principles that come up. Okay. So that is what I want to be sharing with you right now. What are the principles people are doing really, really well in our community is okay. My mentor had told me that focus is the most important, Jay. You're a genius, but you need focused information. There's so much information out there on YouTube, Instagram, etc. But even now, I have only 3 to 4 apps on my phone, and focused information is most important. Number two, he had told me that systems work, people fail. You'll get motivated 1 day, 2 days, maybe 1 month, 2 months, but you'll keep going up and down. If there are 6 steps to make a pizza, and if you jumble up the steps, you're not going to get a pizza, you'll get nothing. Right? So my mentor, if he had requested me to stand on one leg for 90 days, I would do it. Not that he had asked me. And last, the most important principle that's helping members in our community skyrocket their own career is don't be cheap on your way to greatness. Okay. So I also did this. I used to, kind of download crack software, torrents, and all, but nothing happens. There has to be some karmic value exchange, right? So, how many of you are aligned with these principles? Type 3 in the chat box, and that's going to set the strong foundation. The guiding principles are the most important for you to dream big. Okay, perfect. So, I've just shown you AI is the fastest way to learn AI. AI is the easiest way to learn AI, and we did it so you can do too. Right? Perfect. And I love this next secret that's coming up, which is super important for all of you. Let's take a test. Which famous company said this role may not exist in 12 months? Type in the chat box. Somebody saying Meta. Somebody saying Google. Somebody saying Apple. Somebody saying Apple, Apple. Somebody saying Netflix. Somebody saying Google. Somebody saying Microsoft. Take a guess. Which company said that this role may not exist? Excellent. So this role may not exist in 12 months, was written by Anthropic or Cloud. So even though you're learning all of these, many of these will not be useful or obsolete. Okay. So whatever you're learning is changing fast, but learning in itself won't. How many of you want to continue to have income? Type I in the chat box. You need to continue to have income, correct? So let's look at how many of you want to know the last secret, which members in our community, absolute beginners, most of them have begun to earn 30,000 rupees, 20,000, or even 50,000 rupees on complete autopilot. In our IIT and Pravatak community, type 3 in the chat box if you want to know that secret. Usually I don't give it, but I'm going to give it to you guys for free because you guys are an absolute a gem, a delight. You're spending 40 hours, 60 hours on your day job, but how to get this? Type 3 in the chat box. Okay. So what is this? Type in the chat box what this is. This is a teacup. Perfect. So the T framework: teach, earn, and adapt. That's it. So software is getting commoditized. So the cost of software is coming down. Content is getting commoditized. The cost of content is coming down. So distribution cost is coming down. So the only thing that will be valuable is going to be live. How many of you agree? Live coaching like this, live training, live workshops, live events are going to be the best and the biggest thing. Okay. So teaching is a service. AI is changing fast. People must keep learning and do not depend on one income source. Build many income sources. And last, passive income means money is coming in even when you're not working. How many of you would like to earn even 50K spending less than half an hour a day? Type 5 in the chat box. No need to go to office, have complete freedom, and maybe you might even get job loss. Who knows? Jobs are going out left, right, center, right? Genuinely, how many of you want to even 30K is fine to start somewhere digital and then keep building that. Okay. So and helping out a few people, building digital products, building digital things, right? So which brings to our last section. How many of you agree there is so much more to learn? Type L in the chat box. Now you've learned a lot, but if you don't implement this properly, then it'll keep going on like a Netflix movie, right? Imagine you stay in your current situation and don't learn the implementation of this, right? How much it could potentially hurt. Your salary says small, you could be earning 15 lakh or more every year. Your skills get old, that's like 15 lakh per year going down the drain. Your pay goes super small, only 10%, while AI folks zoom past you. Solving hard problems gets really, really tough without AI skills. And cool teammates, you might even have not. So the best people, the most challenging problems are solved always in the future, right? And a little bit all the not growing teammates, politics, etc., is there in the older groups. And finally, you might lose even freedom, which is work from home life. All of these best jobs are all remote jobs. Type 5 if you genuinely want and you agree with me on these parts. Yeah. Okay, so I'm super delighted. The number one reason why beginners don't get started is because they are scared. I've seen this again and again. What we think it's very, very complicated, and how it really is. It's very, very simple. How many of you have seen my grandma secrets, which is how complex concepts we can distill down to simple learning? And how many of you have seen the gamification, the power of the leaderboard? Right? So step one is taking an action. You'll have doubts, you'll have a lot of fears, you'll have distraction platforms, right? Fears will be there, but fear is good. Why is fear good? That means you're taking this seriously. Even now, I know many people of you, some of you are serious making notes, others are not. Okay. Now, this was Lavanya. She also came from a very, very scared background from insurance. The only goal she had was she wanted to go to the Canada at that time. And no one can beat the way Jay teaches. Community support is also really amazing in the 3-day bootcamp. Awesome. So let's now Awesome. Okay, so you have a choice. Number one, you can do it alone, yourself, or with us in a proven community in our prestigious 3 day, 9 hours of learning bootcamp. Okay, so how many of you have given me permission? Do I have your permission to tell you guys about our offer? Type O in the chat box. Yes, type O in the chat box if you have my permission. Yes. Okay, perfect. So now we don't take in everybody else. It's very, very prestigious, like I said. So now we are an application form based. Okay. What qualifies you for this exclusive 3 day bootcamp pixel test course plus IITM Pravartak community? So number one, rich experience. Number two, passion. Number three, smart and hardworking. We're very, very delighted and proud to invite you to a 3 day bootcamp prestigious program. But you can't just pay money and get in. And I want to tell you some highlights, which is the world's first and best AI community, the Applied AI 3 day bootcamp fellowship. Okay. So we don't take it, which includes both for your job and your digital coaching, right? How you can build automated passive income. Now, please fill the scholarship form in 9 seconds. I will reveal the QR code for you. Take it seriously and reveal the form. Type T if you're ready to fill the application form. Okay. Now write a genuine application. There are a few questions in the application form. Just write that and type type 5 if you can scan the QR code and fill the application form. Perfect. Perfect. Good. Type 4 if you can fill the application form and you are going to be now, if you're ready to fill the application form and can. Yes. Type 3 if you're ready to fill the application form and do it. Perfect. Yes. And finally, I'm going to give you the QR code right now. You'll have 5 minutes. Please give your genuine best. And questions are also super easy, but write properly. If you don't have a LinkedIn account, write your best LinkedIn account. Otherwise, write NA. Okay. Type 2 in the chat box if you're ready to fill the application form. Last one, type 1 in the chat box if you're ready to fill the application form right now. Let's go. Here's the application form. I look forward to reading your applications right now. Thank you, guys. Okay, write your application form. There are only a few questions here. Go through it and write it properly. You have a timer right now. I'm going to keep a small timer for 5. Only genuine people, please write that. Okay. QR is shared on the screen, no? The QR is shared on the screen right now. You should be able to see it. Hurry up, you have last 4 minutes left. Last 3 minutes left, guys. Hurry up. Thank you so much. Awesome. Perfect. Madhav. Yes. Himashni, we've received your application, free application. Thank you so much. Pramila, we've received your application. Thank you so much. Yes, if you fill the form, type done in the chat box. Okay. And I can't call out everybody, so select a few people. Moolam Srinu, Global. Write your correct name, please, guys. Yes. Bharat, received your application form. Thank you so much. MHD017, we received your application form. CV Vyas, thank you so much. Rahul in Pune. Rahul, you're not in Bombay, is it? Okay. We've received your application form. Thank you so much. Yes. Perfect. Awesome. So write your best application. Let me take 2 more minutes. If you like genuinely our learning, etc., write a great application form. Last minute, I'll just give you 1 more minute. I want as many application forms because after this it'll be gone and you can't, Yeah, type D for done in the chat box. Okay, cool. Perfect. I don't know if you have written your correct name because the form doesn't ask you. Okay. So type D in the chat box if you're done. I want everybody to at least fill the application form. Fill the application form, guys. Genuine one. John Sanjay, we've received your application form. Write the correct name so that you know your certification is done. Chirag, we've received your application form. Jaideep, we've received your application form. Okay, perfect. Let's go and rock and roll. I really, really appreciate all of you taking the time out and coming here and filling the application form. Not this is maybe destiny or whatever you can call it. That okay. So we are very, very proud and delighted to invite you to our program. And I absolutely love it because of the structure with which we put it. The world's first, best, and AI first community, plus the Applied AI 3-day bootcamp fellowship. Yes. Now, I'm not going to be giving you this again, right? It's the world's best because you have the leaderboard and the actual implementation of what you have learned. I know many of you have actually learned it, but we all know when we learn something, you have to immediately implement on it. So type I in the chat box if you're okay implementing this. Okay, perfect. And this is the world's best AI agentic community and the world's first AI agentic leaderboard. And type A in the chat box if you want the final no-brainer offer. So the 3-day, the ticket cost for the 3-day applied fellowship is agentic bootcamp is going to be the value of this program is 25,000 rupees. And I'll tell you the dates right now. Okay. Plus, you're going to have two kinds of bonuses. I want to give you 5 bonuses in which you're going to have fast action and mystery bonus because the tools keep changing. Yes. Now, these are the dates of the bootcamp right now. Okay. In case you're not able to attend the bootcamp for whatever reason, you'll be rolled to the next batch. But this is going to be the price finally, which I'll be showing you. How many of you are okay with me pushing you, doing the hands-on in one intensive set of sessions? Type 9 in the chat box. Okay. In case the dates don't work for you, no problem. You'll be put in the next batch. But the price, you can lock in the price with this price point, which I'm going to show you right now. Since you have filled the scholarship, yeah. And one more thing. How many of you want to know some small token of gratitude? Type 5 in the chat box. So 5% of our profits are always given as a donation to a charity. Okay, so this is not just an investment in yourself, it's an investment and genuine charity that we're giving. Every Wednesday, we give the charity out. So your corpus that you're investing is actually going to be a donation. Are you okay with actually giving to charity back while you learn? Right? So type C in the chat box. Perfect. Okay, from our side. Okay, so this is going to be the hands-on learning of what we had done. So day one, we will cover the mindset principles, etc., using agentic AI agents and cloud code tokenization and all of that. Day two, we'll also be learning about building 2 to 3 projects on using VAPI. We'll cover Bolna, we'll cover Bland. So about 3 to 4 aspects, we'll be covering all of that. And your identity, my goal is to shift your identity. How many of you are okay in a simple, fun, fast way, but 9 hours, me and another faculty will be there, world class, and we will be helping you change that. And next, on the last day, you'll have something on the certification, etc., so that a live mini project that you can displace to your employers, and you'll have a serious outcome, the implementation of this. Okay. So take a snapshot of these dates, and I'll tell you the next batch dates after this. Type S in the chat box if you've finished the snapshot. If you've taken the snapshot of this. Perfect. Good. Now, next, we are also going to get mock interviews. So how many of you want me to review your resume or get a clarity call sorry, a group clarity call. So I'll invite some of you to come with your resume printout to the workshop ready, or to the bootcamp, I beg your pardon, so that we can discuss some strategies on how to get that customized roadmap. You already got the career reality check. You got red zone, orange zone, green. How many of you remember that? Type R in the chat box. We'll make that to the positive zone and get a proper roadmap and clarity. And if you want to speak to me, and the good news is, one thing I know really well is how 5,300 people have actually been able to get good results. Okay. In addition to this, you also get weekly live coaching calls, two of them, Mondays and Wednesdays, 7:15 p.m. IST, right? The value of this is about 10,000 rupees. And for a month, you get access to this. How many of you are okay if I'm perhaps coming and clearing your doubts weekly? And every week we teach a new tool. There are about 12 missions where you can do all of this, and you get a sneak peek into that. And best, you can meet the rest of the community members. How many of you are okay? Even if one person, one community member you can actually meet, he might give you a job. And many other in the US also. You just need to meet one. One person, can you actually develop a friendship to get a referral? If you can be a part of a community where everybody is actually genuinely trying to support and help each other with one goal, which is learning agents and building digital communities. Type 1 in the chat box. Are you okay with this? Perfect. And last bonus is, so those are the mystery and the bonuses. I only have mystery bonuses opportunities for 10 people. For fast action bonus, it's about 11 people. Okay. Now, hot seat. When you finish your project, I would love for you to come and show it to us. What is the code you have written? What is the project you have done? Where are you stuck, etc. How many of you would like to have all of the group members see you, appreciate you then and there, and also critique you? Are you okay getting feedback? Are you open to feedback from the entire learning community every week? Type F in the chat box. Because if you do these small sprints well, you can do the larger job really, really well, or you can even build your digital coaching community very, very fast. Okay, these are small weekly sprints. And how many of you agree, if you're periodically doing this, that's going to be very, very useful? Okay, so you get the customized career counseling, all of this, plus all of the success interviews that are there. We have about 630 videos on YouTube. We have about 43 to 44 success stories. Plus, here are the 3 bonuses. Until the day of the bootcamp, the learning app, I normally charge $29 a month. So the yearly is about $300. The learning agentic app, I'm going to be charging, but until the bootcamp, so this is more than that, 5,000 a month is the cost. I'm going to be giving it to you for free. How many of you agree? Until the learning bootcamp, if you need this for free, it'll be really, really useful. Type F in the chat box. Next days will be 2 weeks after that. The next days will be 2 weeks after that, but you can lock in your price after that. Until then, you can enjoy all of the come to the community, and you can attend all of the weekly coaching calls with the recordings, all the bootcamp recordings, all the live lecture recordings. Also, you'll get. Okay. Now, the total offer is 60,000 if you bundle up the 3-day bootcamp ticket, which is day 1 mindset. Day 2 is going to be tools and and agents. You'll be building exactly what I've shown you. I'll be pushing you guys on that because it's going to be implementation. And day 3 is going to be an output and showcase plus on your resume, right? Plus the customized career counseling. Plus, I'll be also showing you how to launch as a digital coach for your passive income, right? Community plus Hall of Fame plus support plus agentic AI monthly subscription. The total bundle is 60,000 rupees. But before you pay us, I want you to listen to our mission. So my father had come from, how many of you want to listen to my mission? Type M in the chat box. So don't pay us, don't take your credit cards just yet, genuinely listen to it. Okay, we are very passionate about this. So my father was born from siblings of 7 people. And my grandfather was agrarian. So my native place is Chittigudu, which is about 5 kilometers off, like from a highway there. And at that time, I remember he should tell us that his elder brother sort of gave him all of the support and nourishment. He was his mentor. And my father was the only person who studied and he came out. He did his engineering in JNTU Kakinada, and after that he got admission at Roorkee. And then his life took off when we went to Kuwait, Bombay, and then Kuwait. And the rest of the siblings continue to stay in the districts, etc. So I see the stark difference. The only thing that changed is actually finding the right mentor, which for him is his own brother, but also the right investment at the right time, right? I believe there are many such gems hidden in the rural parts of India, right? And I've been the recipient of my brother's and my father's journey. So, but unfortunately, many people in rural India are not. So, my goal is to help a million people across in the semi-urban and the rural areas learn AI and become perhaps the Indian capital, AI capital. So, if you're genuinely interested in being part of that mission, so help me and help you in return. Type AI in the chat box and come in, join the party. Okay. So, the investment to the program is this. And right? So it's not going to be 60,000. These are the weekly coaching calls, Mondays and Wednesdays, 7:15, and you have all of the recordings, right? You get access for that for a month. So if you truly believe the rural mission, come in. You don't have to invest 60,000. You don't have to invest 40,000. I know I want to make it as affordable for everybody as possible. You don't even have to invest 30,000. All you do have to invest, though, is not even 15,000. That is the retail price right now. Like I said, because it's a one-to-many setting and we are not going to be making calls. We're not going to follow up with you because it's actually, sales calls are very difficult and pickup rates are very low. Right now, you're here live. You have to make a decision, right? I know you'll make the right decision. For the first 21 people, right now, it's going to be 4,999. That's it. One ticket cost. The QR code is there on the scanner. And the decision is yours. Okay, somebody is asking me where is the link. So this is the link. Scan the QR and come in and type done in the chat box. And I want to meet you live. So here is the link once again. So here's a certificate of completion once you finish all the 3 days and all the homeworks. So type your best name. Suppose if your name is Jayant Rasan Sethi, write it like this. And your phone number is 8790527858. And your email is j@pixeletest.com. Write that. Then you say special offer, 4,999. And then if you have there's no coupon. This is the final discounted price. Your EMI start at 176 a month. I believe learning Claude Code for 176 a month is very, very less, very, very affordable. So if you go to the other payment options, you'll find EMIs are there at 176 a month, credit card. Okay. And then you have net 176 a month is less than the cost of your pizza. Okay. Type done in the chat box or once you have finished the payment and I want to meet you live. So then you can come in and I'll do the onboarding right now itself. That's what. So you have to scan the QR code. Go ahead and scan the QR code, right? You must be able to see a QR on the right side of the screen. Chetan, we have received your payment. Looking forward to serving and supporting you. Devang, we have received your payment. Looking forward to serving and supporting you. Thank you so much. Sindhu, we have received your payment. Looking forward to serving and supporting you. Thank you so much. Yeah, once again, what is the syllabus? So you get the A to Z, the ticket of the Applied AI 3-day bootcamp. The value of that is 25,000. Plus you get the 2-day live coaching calls. The value of that is 5,000. plus the mock interviews, the value of that is 5,000, plus you get the community Hall of Fame support, the value of that is 5,000, plus the agentic learning app plus passive income, the value of that is 5,000. And the total membership cost is 60,000 plus GST. That's the retail price. But right now, for the 3-day bootcamp, you're getting it at 4,999. Yes. So type done in the chat box. Don't be in a rush. Just do it. Aram se. This is a special price only for the next 15 minutes. I'm going to be putting the timer for 15 minutes. Sorry, I said 21 minutes, right? 15 minutes. Type done in the chat box if you have finished the payment so that I can personally call out and welcome you guys. Prem Sagar, we have received a payment, looking forward to serving and supporting you. Nilesh, we have received a payment, looking forward to serving and supporting you. Thank you so much. Raghu Venkatram, we have received a payment, looking forward to serving and supporting you. Rahul Ishwar, we have received a payment, looking forward to serving and supporting you. Thank you so much. Yeah, now there are many people making, so please don't feel bad if I've not called out your names. Don't worry about it. Select few people who have taken action first. I'm telling you. Patterson CA, please write your correct name. Pawan Gumadala, we receive a payment, looking forward to serving and supporting you. So this is the certificate of completion that you'll get. Yes. So these are the dates once again. Take a snapshot of the current batch dates. Next time I'll keep you posted on that. But you can lock in for this. You can lock in the same price point because next time I'm going to keep it at 14,999 plus tax. Day one, we'll do a lot of the foundations. We'll do a lot of the, and then how you can get the principles for success. Plus, we'll be covering the Claude Code aspect because Claude Code and multi-agents are really doing well. Then day two, career reality check. Plus, you'll also have deployment and front end. And finally, you'll be using Lovable, etc. to create app. Plus, you'll be launching as a digital coach as fast as possible. Prabhakar, we receive your payment. Looking forward to serving and supporting you. Thank you so much. So type woohoo in the chat box if you're done with the payment. Yes. Now I can't. Okay. Now, do you know her? Type in the chat box what her name is. Can't call out everybody's names, but select few people here. Bharat, Faisal, Gopal Krishnan, very active. Kiruba, Mohammed, Sachin, Srinivasu, Tamil, Selvan. Type in the chat box. Chetlapalli, Vinayak, Sarah, we've received a payment. Looking forward to serving and supporting you. Thank you so much. Indraneel Kurani, please write your correct name. We've received a payment. Looking forward to serving you and supporting you. I love this lady's story. So some time ago when my mentor I was going through a low period in my life, and then my mentor had told me this story in one of the sessions. Her name is Arunima Sinha. She was a national level volleyball player, and in 2011, when she was in a train, she was thrown off by two thieves, and she fell on the other side, and there was a train coming in from the opposite tracks, and it ran over her legs. And at that time, some villagers who had seen her, they caught her, they took her body to the hospital. Now listen to this very, very closely. Even if you're making the payment, 1 second, just listen to this. The doctor told her, we have no anesthesia. Okay. And we have no anesthesia. And at that time, what happened is she said immediately, no problem. The doctor first told her, we have to remove your legs. And at that time, she said, okay, go for it. Remove my legs. No problem. If you have to survive. And then immediately the doctor comes back and says, since we are in a village, we have no anesthesia. Right? And no anesthesia. And then she says, okay, there's no anesthesia. Do it. And after some time, after her surgery was done, etc., she actually went on. After 1-2 years of recovery, she went on. She had practiced. She went on to summit Mount Everest. But here is where it gets very, very interesting. After that, she told that her life changed when her life completely changed when she took the anesthesia, when her legs were removed. And that's what she said. So right now you're on that boat. Arunima had lost everything, legs, right? But you have everything going for you. I believe 176 a month should be very, very less, right? When does the bootcamp start? I've shown you the dates. I'll show you once again. Right now, live classes are on Mondays and Wednesdays, and you can watch them as many times as possible. I'm also going to be most likely giving you a digital PDF book. How many of you want a 48 to 50 page book? That might be coming up shortly. After this, you can do it later, but the price will go on to 14,999. So you can save roughly 10,000. Yes. So give it a chance. Give it a fair chance, right? What do you have? So let's get another few people here. Rahul, let's get you on. Let's promote your panelist. Keep your cameras on and let's get you started. Let's talk. Shetlapati Vinayak, you receive a payment, looking forward to serving and supporting you. Tell me your background. Yes, let's listen to Rahul. Hi, Rahul sir, how are you?
Hello, I'm doing good.
Yes, excellent. What's your background?
I I have done my BE in computer science from
Nice.
Mumbai, VTI, and then I went on to work for a company which sent me to US. I worked in Phoenix in American Express for
Very
some
nice.
time as a
Okay.
contractor, though. Then I came back, joined for other contractor, other clients, and now working for a financial firm in Pune.
Excellent. Okay, very nice. And how many years of total experience you have?
I have around 13 years of
13
experience.
years experience. Brilliant. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what are the two things you liked in this masterclass that you jumped in immediately?
Yeah, I see the genuinity. I see it is. I think it is far more genuine than other ones that I have attended, tried to
Okay.
attend, but never enrolled. This is the first thing
Okay.
I have enrolled, and then another is I think he has the content, he has the things to learn from. So
Very
I'm
good.
up for it.
Perfect. Brilliant. And why invest in AI right now? Why not later tomorrow?
Yeah, as I said, I work in finance company, and I see it's all AI everywhere. I have seen the people with AI knowledge are earning a lot in my own company. They're coming from they are other coming from other companies, joining with AI knowledge and earning a lot. So I want to be at that position. So
Amazing. Brilliant. Excellent. And what is the one word of motivation you can tell for people on the fence right now?
I would say keep learning, keep learning. That should be, it's never too late. Look at me, but keep learning. That
Perfect.
will always help us.
Perfect. Brilliant. Thank you so much for your time. Super inspired. Keep learning. That is the takeaway. from Rahul sir. Amazing. Thank you so much. Looking forward to serving and supporting you.
Thank you.
Perfect. How many of you were inspired by that? Live, you just made. I got a few people on. Yes. So type woohoo in the chat box once you're done and join the session and the party right now. Okay. Yes. Perfect. Moolam Srinivas, I can see that you've gone to the payment page. Mohammed, I've seen that you've gone to the payment page. Hurry up. Yes. Am I a beginner? Yeah, this is for beginners. This is for absolute beginners who can do it. Live batches for 90 days. So yeah, so next batch, you can join the next batch, but right now you can lock in the price for this. Okay, perfect. How many of you want a bumper offer? Type B in the chat box if you want a bumper offer. Can't read out everybody's names, but select few people. Yes. Kandareli, we receive your payment. Looking for serving and supporting you. Chaya Mohan, we receive your payment. Bharat Faisal, Gopal Krishnan Kapusami. What is your background again? Kiruba, Muhammad, Tamil Selvan. Yes. See. Healthcare. You've done your PGTTS at IIIT Bangalore. Must be the upgrade one. Yes, I see that. Credit Information Bureau of. Okay, cool. Why is this affordable? See, it's affordable because we want to, the mission is to serve 1 million rural people. Join the mission. Okay. Next, feedback from Krishnamurthy. Great courses, great content, and the 3-day bootcamp was excellent. Next. So write your name, finish your transaction, do it. Aram say if you have any. So team is also going to be sending you another small link. Let's look at Mohammad's background. Muhammad Hanif, Customer Service Executive, Exim Academy, EFL Global, India. Perfect, good. Can't read out everybody's name, select few people only. Yes, proceed to the transaction, click on the UPI. Okay. So when you look at this, you should start seeing offers from rupees 246 a month. Now, what are the top reasons why people want to do it in our community? Type in the chat box. Type 1 if you want to know the top reasons why people are doing it in our community. Type in the chat box. What are the top reasons? The top reasons why people are doing it in our community are, I want to do something big for my father and mother before they go. Unfulfilled parent dreams, they sacrifice so much for me. If this is something that is plaguing you, jump in the party. I'm going to doing a live onboarding right now itself. So for those of you who've made the payment, how many of you want around 500 rupees of pixel test cashback? Type 500 in the chat box. So when you go to the learning app, immediately this will get unlocked for you, right? And you can start right away with the first assignment. If you submit the first assignment within the next 2 hours, you just have to watch few podcast videos I'm giving you. Go on the section and just watch Applied AI Live Hackathon. Start here. So this is about your mindset. Just watch this and submit your top 3 learnings. That's all I want you to do on an email. Email j@pixeltest. Can you just watch a simple 1-hour video about me? And it's going to get unlocked. And then find your calling. Just immediately do this. These two, you're going to get 500,000 rupees cash back, which is on the 50 plus gold coins that you can use against any of the higher courses. Make sure you do it right away because it's going to be very, very important. So last 25 seconds, because I'm not going to be giving the fast action bonus or the mystery bonus. Okay. So complete the transaction and this gets unlocked for you automatically. So you get learning, and in the learning, go to Applied AI Hackathon and immediately you'll find a few lectures here. You guys got it? Perfect. Thank you. Next. Plus, you also have access to the 3-day bootcamp right now. Finish this. Can I have your commitment? You will finish this in the next 2 hours. Because you can learn and earn right now. Yeah, Bharat, you need to complete your payment for this. This is for the members who have paid immediately. Okay. Plus, members who have paid, automatically you will get the lectures topped. Sorry. What happened to this? So between now and your bootcamp, if you finish these self-learning exercises, I am going to reimburse all of the 5,000 rupees cashback. How many of you would like the cashback back to you? Genuinely, fair and square. Pixel test cashback that you can use against any of our other programs, right? So remember how I said there are 5,000 people in the leaderboard? I'll show you the leaderboard live. If you can just get into the top 5 of the leaderboard. These are the live leaderboard. Alpha Learner, Nilesh, Jayaraj Naidu, Arun Prasad, Mamta. Just beat them and you have ample time. Beat them, learn them 15 minutes a day, do these exercises. And if you top the leaderboard, and I've kept Cloud Code, I've kept all of these, you'll get all of the cash back to you. Once you have paid and finished the transaction and you come in, you're going to get all of the cash back. How many of you are okay with us genuinely giving you the cash back? And how many of you want to see on the back end where people are joining in from? Type C if you want to see the cities they are joining in from right now. Don't do it now, you can do it later. Type C if you want to know where they are joining in from genuinely. Okay, if you have a issue with the payment, you can also do UPI. So you can give, this is the team's UPI. Once you finish the UPI or GPay payment, you can just type in the chat box. Okay. Okay, so on the back end, guys, this is really interesting. Forget about, for some reason, for 1 minute, just park the payment. I want to show you this. This is the best feature in the app that I've used Cloud Code to build. How many of you want to see this? When you go on the backend, so this is the access that I have on the backend. You can see on the learning app that all the people who are joining in from the different places, right? So you have Ritesh Balu, you have who spent 11 hours 57 minutes. You have Karthik, who spent 53 minutes from Dakshin Kannada. All you have to do is top the leaderboard and you're going to get all of the cash back to that account. Okay. Now let's also look at a few of the all right, guys.
For the introduction. Thank you so much.
All right, guys. Dan Rasim Sethi here from pixletests, and I have a very, very special guest, one of my first students. Let me invite Samiksha Garg.
Thank you, Jay, for the introduction. Thank you so much.
What was your achievement? How do you do it?
So I have been placed in one of my dream companies, Microsoft. So I'm placed at like as an SDE role in Microsoft.
Next level.
I would like to add this that if I can, so you people can.
What was your goal card?
Until date, I maintained this goal card.
What was the number Samiksha wrote on that goal card?
I think I wrote it like 1 lakh per month. So basically 12 lakhs. And Microsoft came with a CTC of 51 lakhs.
So I'm going to unmute everybody. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, guys.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, guys.
We need a party also.
Sure.
Let's get our beloved Ravinder Gadak. And I also want to know what is the new hustle that you have done pertaining to at pixletests. Can you talk about that?
Really, I'm enjoying each and every course of the module, and Professor Panduragan's lecture. It is one of the most simplest but very deep. So all these things are really complementing, even though initially they may not appear to be. It's an amazing community, believe me. As we progress, certainly it is beneficial to all and complementing to each other. Last month on Engineering International Workshop, end of the day, they also mentioned of AI blockchain. So these are the key things in irrespective of any of the field. So once you catch that, and you can progress that.
Talk us about your journey. That's the number one thing, so that everybody can listen to that.
So basically, I am Vidhansh Gupta and I am from Jalandhar, Punjab. And I am running my own IT company, Anta Pagoda Private Limited, in which I teach young minds, like the age of mind, like 12 to 13. It depends on the age groups, and I teach them coding. It can either be PHP, Java, or Python. I can teach all of these. I have already learned. And I got one of the most prestigious awards, especially in kids. That is the Pradhan Mantri Rashtriya Bal Puraskar. The previous year only, the PMRBB 2022, in which I also got a chance to talk to our PM sir, Shri Narendra Modi ji, and we almost had a conversation for about 3 minutes. Thank you, sir.
What was the mindset shift you had, as soon as you joined? Talk us from the masterclass or later. What happened to you as soon as you joined?
Basically, after the masterclass, my mind was totally changed. Sometimes some people may criticize blockchain as well. I don't know why. Some people may join blockchain and Bitcoin. They just join them.
pixletests has got some of it being built in. There's a sweet spot of learn your stuff, make sure you understand the basics, and then apply it as quickly as you can. That was the reason of my choosing pixletests. I have seen Udacity, I have seen Coursera, I have seen Stanford, I have seen many of such. You are definitely aware of this, right? And one of the things that they do, I am a very applied science person. Okay, so I'll come to the context why pixletests, so that you understand where am I going with this. So basically, think of this, right? I've done my physics, which I didn't like at that point of time when I was doing my physics. I used to love math, but every time I used to do math, I used to always think how I'm going to apply it, not just the knowledge. Of course, linear algebra will be helpful, matrix algebra is going to be helpful, statistics is going to be helpful, modeling is going to, I understand that, but how quickly can I make it into an application? Apply those concepts, right? I feel pixletests has got some of it being built in. There's a sweet spot of learn your stuff, make sure you understand the basics, and then apply it as quickly as you can. That was the reason of my choosing pixletests.
Okay, so I'm hoping for data scientist job. Designing my own algorithms, and if I thought about a salary, then anything but above 12 LPA is great. At present, I'm preparing for my interview
20 lakhs per annum is fine with me. I wanted to become a person who will be able to lead the teams of who has been the teams which are working on AML as well as data science related projects. I feel there is ample scope and requirement for the professionals in this area. I can feel the future is going to be completely with AML and later AR, VR, the augmented reality and virtual reality. Every industry, every one has to work with these technologies. There is no other way. Or in a week about 5-6 hours. What I liked more is like the way Jayant has planned the course. He has not only just focusing on the subject, just jumping into the subject. He has been focusing on the overall development, personality development of the people, and making the people understand what are the capabilities, what are the traits, what is to be expecting, and the goal setting, and expect less, and giving back to the society. All those things are really very, very impressive.
All right, guys. Dan Rasamsetti here from pixletests, and I have a very, very special guest, one of my first students. Let me invite Samiksha Garg.
Thank you, Jay, for the introduction. Thank you so much.
What was your achievement? How do you do it?
So I have been placed in one of my dream companies, Microsoft.
All right, let's get a live testimonial. One member that I'm going to randomly pick out. Let's get the lucky person, Mohammed. Let's get you on. I'm going to promote you as a panelist. Now we have many, many people, but I'm going to be promoting. I know many of you are watching on YouTube, etc. But let's get him on. Yes, let's listen to your background. How many of you want to listen to Mohammed's journey? Type M in the chat box. Guys, mystery bonus has expired, but I still have 3 fast action bonuses. I am not going to give the fast action bonus. Last 2 slots for the Claude Code and the Codex. Let's listen to Mohammed live. Then I'm sure you'll be making a decision. You will come in. Let's see. Yes, I love his application. Please turn your camera on and video on. Can't call out everybody's name, but select with people. Kiruba, did you fill your form? And I want to know. Okay. No, without video, we don't meet. You have to keep your video on. If you have an issue,
my video cam is not working properly. My laptop is a bit old, so.
No, you join from another phone. Keep this on. Join from other phone.
Oh, I'm not so used to
Don't
being
worry,
a panelist.
Don't worry, we'll get
so
we'll
I'm a bit skeptical right now. My laptop is an older version, so
that doesn't matter. No problem. Yeah. So success you won't expect will happen like that only. Okay, you just join from another mobile. Keep this on. Just use the same Zoom link and join from mobile.
Yeah, I'll just try starting the video on this laptop. I haven't done that in a while.
That's okay. You'll figure it out. Don't worry. Okay. Just join also from another mobile. Yes, we can see you. Amazing. Yeah. Yes. What's your background?
I've been working as a customer service executive in a logistics company.
Okay, very nice.
So in order to upskill online, I just thought of taking a career break and make a full-fledged effort to upskill in AI. And I came across this bootcamp. The option was I just came across this option through a link. And I registered for this webinar, and the registration option which you provided appealed to me as an affordable one, and yeah, I think in this webinar, in a very meticulous manner, all the participants have been engaged.
Yes. Yes. Thank you so much.
That impressed me a lot, and that got me excited to I was very skeptical to make any financial commitment today, but the manner in which I got engaged in this webinar in a meticulous manner, I just took the initiative, and I'm happy to be part of the community, and hopefully I intend to get to know a lot of people and try and upskill and hopefully be in a position where I am able to give back to the community.
Yes.
And your mission appealed to me a lot. You wanted to uplift the lives of the people in the rural.
Yes.
So that was very appealing, and I'll be very glad to be part of such initiatives and make my contribution. Hopefully, Chennai.
You're in Chennai. Which part of Chennai?
T Nagar.
You're in T Nagar. Oh my God. Okay, nice. And your logistics, so you're doing work from home or on site?
Oh, recently I relieved from my last month at the end of May.
Okay, end of May. Okay. But how many years of total experience you have?
As a customer service professional, around 4 years.
4 years you have. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Got it. And I know you mentioned meticulous and engagement, but what specifically are the 2 points you love about the training session so far that you jumped immediately for the bootcamp?
You touched on the JAM framework and the BUN framework.
Yes.
That was very striking, actually.
Yes. Amazing.
And I came then even the cost of for the enrollment into the 3-day bootcamp, that was very affordable.
Yes.
I've been part of several webinars recently, but this was slightly more engaging, and I hope all participants make the best use of it to elevate themselves professionally.
Perfect. And Mohammed sir, so why invest in AI now, not tomorrow, later?
I feel AI is taking over all domains, and there is this possibility of jobs being the jobs which involve manual processing being taken over by AI agents, and I hope as many people as possible are able to upskill in AI and improvise and innovate.
Got it. Okay, one is the jobs and skills. Okay, and what is the one word of what are the broad areas you're thinking in terms of teaching or the passive income?
You said there is a possibility to learn and upskill and earn 50,000 by spending half an hour a day. Those kind of possibilities are really appealing, and I'm just excited to see what the immediate future holds, and I'm eager to learn as much as possible. And I hope everyone is able to do their best and upskill in the best possible manner.
Amazing. One word of motivation for people who are a little bit scared and nerves to jump on, finish the transaction, come in.
I came across, there are several occasions I came across this text called this is beginner friendly.
Yeah.
And it's never too late, because AI is evolving, and the industries who are integrating AI into their workflows, and they're also evolving all the time. So if we start the learning initiative at the right time, good possibilities can come up. So
amazing, very nice. Thank you so much for your time. Looking forward to serving you and supporting you. I'll see you.
It has been a pleasure, and I too look forward to learning as much as possible.
Yes.
I wish everyone the best.
Thank you so much. Very nice. Great energy. Immediately start submitting that homework, because you'll get the gold coins and the cash back. The mission one, the lecture, just a little bit of podcast for your mindset. That's the number one thing. Awesome. Yes. How many of you found that super inspiring? He liked the approach, engagement, and the meticulous nature. Mohammed joining in from Chennai. How many of you would want to join members like him? Join the party. You won't go wrong. It's really nice. I'll show you one. So for those of you trying to make the payments, Here is the link once more. I'll paste the link for you. So for your family or duty. So there's no link. You can just scan the QR code, guys. Just please carefully scan it. Take your time, no rush. And mystery bonus, last one. Mystery bonuses are done. But one last time, I'll give it to you if you come in. But fast action bonus is the last one. Okay, 20 slots, 20 minutes left. Many are done right now. Awesome meeting with it, right? Now, second reason why people do it. I was meant for more what happened to me. Many people talk about that. So, Suja, yes, I'll show you once again the homework part, that how to get the cashback or the gold coins right now itself. In the next 2 hours, you have to do it. So I'll show it to you right now. So for all those who paid, you'll get access unlocked for you right away. And I want you to top the leaderboard. You can get all of the cashback, the 4999, towards any of the higher level courses. If you just try to start the 3-day bootcamp, take a snapshots of this, take photos of this. In the app, you have all of this unlocked. So start with chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, like that, so on and so forth. You'll keep going. Next, after that, in the AI fellowship, you have Applied AI Live Hackathon. Just take a snapshot of this, photo of this. Start the first lecture. If you take a photo of this, type P in the chat box and you're done. Okay, type P if you've finished it. Okay, listen, watch this lecture and submit to j@pixeltest.com. I want you to submit to this. That's all. First lecture and second lecture. Are you able to watch just half an hour or 1 hour? You can watch it at 1.5x properly, and the best homework will get additional points. That's all I want you to do. So finish the transaction, comment right now. Okay. Yeah, so the lectures are under the Applied AI Fellowship. So skill development, Applied AI Fellowship. Okay, you will go them. They'll get sequentially unlocked. Finished, and then okay, you will figure it out. Don't worry. In the next 2 hours, can you actually do this? Type 2 in the chat box if you're able to do this. And for those of you who have not made the payment, etc., no problem. Our journey will continue. Type 2 in the chat box if you are able to do this and continue on this. Okay. Type 2 in the chat box if you're able to try to get that. And what I would love for you is Monday. Can you watch each of my success testimonial videos? I'm going to be giving you the playlist. Take a photo of this and subscribe to my channel so that our journey is going to get continued, and watch one success testimonial every Monday. That's all. So I've kept a link, or you can take a photo of this for those of you who are a little bit, this is my YouTube channel, Jayant Rasam Sethi Pixel Test. Okay. Type P if you have taken the photo or if you have subscribed right now. Okay. All the learning material and bonuses are there on the introduction page itself. So on the introduction page, you have all of the PDF and the bonuses. Take that. So bonuses and slides, everything is here. So type P if you have taken a photo and a snapshot and have your commitment. You can watch one of the, just finish the homework right now. Can you guys type P in the chat box? Okay, with that, we come to the end of the session. Thank you so much. Complete the homework. That's all. And you get the cashback within the next 2 hours. Okay. Plus, how many of you want the buy one, get two? How many of you want the buy one, get two free? So on the app, you're going to have an option to refer 2 more people. Refer 2 more people. On your customized app, you'll have an option to refer 2 more people. And this is your hyperlink here. So if you scroll below, you'll get your personalized hyperlink. You can invite 2 more people. All the very best. Thank you so much. Right? And I'm here to serve you and support you. If you have any questions, you can email j@pixeltest.com. Okay? And you'll get an onboarding email, those of you who have paid, right? Now, how many of you want the free resources? Type F in the chat box once again. So go to my YouTube and just take a snapshot of this. My YouTube is nice. We have 630 videos and you'll get all of the, and subscribe if you're finished subscription. I'll see you later on the bootcamp days. And those of you who have not, our journey will continue. I'm here to serve you and support you. Thank you.